There's the bell. Round number 1.
And Fox is known as a big puncher. He has a knockout. Oh, he just got hit with a big punch. Double left hook by Tua has him in a little bit of trouble.
And there's that devastating left hook we've seen time and time again from Tua, and that one landed right on the head.
And Cerrone Fox has power himself. He upset a prospect by the name of John Poor just 2 fights ago, a 17-1 fighter. He knocked him out in the first round. He certainly took some big left hooks there, but he is, to his credit, hanging in there. A lot of lesser fighters would have been knocked out. But Tua is beginning to answer some of the questions. Does he have the old fire? Does he have the same activity? He came out there, he threw a lot of punches quick, tried to take out his opponent, and I think we're seeing a rejuvenated David Tua. He has a real live opponent in front of him. It'll be a good test tonight, Tom.
Cerrone Fox right now, the right and left of his own.
And those punches by Fox do have a lot of power. Fox is known as a power puncher. When he wins by knockout. He had an extensive amateur career. He's not intimidated by Tua. So this will be a real test for Tua. I actually think it will be good for Tua if he can go a few rounds, knock off some more of that ring rust.
Now, David Tua known for stopping fights early. In fact, he knocked out Michael Moore and John Ruiz within 30 seconds.
Well, he knocked out my fighter, Obed Sullivan, in 2 minutes, and he had never been stopped before 9 rounds before. He has a tremendous left hook. But the other thing about David Tua, if he doesn't get you early, he can come back late. He stopped Hasim Rockman late. He stopped Oleg Niskayev, David Izon. So he's one of these fighters that even if he's behind 7 rounds to 2, always has the power. And you notice that he just threw a nice, good left hook.
And a right.
Those shots have power. I can see Cerrone Fox's face from here, and he is visibly grimacing every time he got hit.
An uppercut, and then a left hand followed by a right by Tua.
And he's actually walking in fence post a little bit. Fox does not have his legs under him. Tua has really hurt him to the upstairs, and now he lands a left hook to the body as well. But it's a good systematic first round by Tua. He's showing good arsenal. He's showing both the left and right hook as well as uppercuts and right hands. And what I especially like about Tua here is he's showing good activity. He's also being patient. It looks like he's prepared to either go for a short fight or a long fight, whatever Fox gives him.
And missing the left hand is Cerrone Fox.
And give Fox credit. I mean, he's taken some very tough blows and has stayed in there. I mean, that right hook that just landed there, you can tell really hurt him.
Not too many guys would still be standing in there as we come now to about 15 seconds remaining in this round.
I don't know if you can see it, but the right of Cerrone Fox's face is already swelling up. Shows you the power of those punches.
And we come now to the end of round number 1, scheduled for 10.
Bill.
There's one thing, when he throws that clumsy punches, he leaves himself wide open. Well, there's that left hook. It's probably the best left hook in the division. Lands flush on the jaw. But to Tua's credit, he comes back with also a right. So he's staying active. He's not just one punching. And he tried to set it up with the jab.
A little on the head? No. At the mouthpiece. All right, keep him out in front of him.
Round number 2. This one's scheduled for 10. David Tua in the black, Cerrone Fox with the black and white trim. And Steve, we've had a taste of David Tua in round number 1. What do you think so far?
I think it's a good sign. He's got his weight down. He used to fight up in the 250s. He's down in the 230s. I like his activity rate. He has an awkward fighter in front of him. I don't know if you noticed, but Cerrone Fox just turned from orthodox to southpaw about 15 or 20 seconds ago. And he's throwing punches from odd angles, and he's also moving. So it's giving Tua a lot of different looks, but Tua is maintaining his pace. I think it was a good first round. This is the exact type fight he needs. You notice Fox just turned lefty to righty again. So it's going to be a good test for David tonight to see where he is, because he has a live underdog opponent in front of him.
And one thing that is evident is that there's a lot of sting behind those punches we've seen from Tua already.
There are, but also Fox is known as a pretty good puncher, and he's landed some of those right hands. There goes another one he bounced off Tua's head. But
looping right hand there, missing wildly.
Tua is known for a very good chin.
And now that left hook. In fact, Fox better be careful with those looping shots, because he's going to make himself very vulnerable to that left hook.
Yeah, he throws his punches wide, and David throws his straight down the pike. So I think Cerrone Fox best out.
That puts down 4. Referee right now counting.
7, 8.
Back on his feet is Fox. And this fight is going to continue.
Well, give Fox credit for getting up. He looked into his corner like he was thinking about whether to stay down. That was a tremendous left hook, and David is known as a very good finisher. Oh, and a good right hand on top of that. And that's it. That's the finish.
The referee
No, it's a standing 8.
giving Fox a standing 8 count here, as he's certainly in a whole heap of trouble.
You doing all right?
As David Tua, I'm sure, is going to come on strong right here and try and put it into it. And a left hook again puts down Fox. And this fight is in fact over. What an impressive performance by David Tua.
Tremendous
Certainly
performance.
answering a lot of questions here tonight.
Yeah, he answered a lot of questions. He was active. He threw a lot of punches. I'll be interested to hear what he has to say in the ring. But that looked like the old David Tua. He's put the heavyweight division on notice. He's back, and they better look out for that left hook.
Cerrone Fox is back on his feet. He looks to be okay. But David Tua taking one step closer to getting back where he wants to be in the heavyweight division. And let's take a look at that first knockdown. As you see Tua coming in, a right to the body, and there's that left hook that put him down. There you see David Tua hugging some family. Very nice man. Had a chance to speak with him yesterday. Very grateful for the opportunities he's had. And we are certainly looking forward to seeing the progression of David Tua and seeing where his career goes from here. As Cerrone Fox continues to struggle trying to get his career back on track. And here's that devastating left hand followed by a right and then an uppercut. And that was all she wrote. The fight was over right there. The referee had seen enough. And I'm sure Cerrone Fox